guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today for today's video. I have this look right here. It really, I don't know what I'm even calling this look, so what it's called is down below. Obviously you read the title, so you wanted to see how I did this look, right? Right. So this look is really easy to recreate. It's just like kind of sunset eyes almost. It's really great for spring, I think, if you want to incorporate color. I think this is an awesome easy way to do it. I think it's not too much. It's kind of like a neutral upper lid and then like kind of like a bold bam bottom lash line. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. If you guys want to see how I got this look, then definitely stay tuned. I think that's all I have to say to you guys. I don't have any like news or anything, but I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you want to see how I achieved this look, then you know what to do. I just went ahead and put some tape on the corner of my eyes just so that I get a sharp, nice line on the edge. I'm going ahead and setting my lids with this Morphe 350 palette, and I'm taking the lightest shade, the lightest matte shade in the palette, and just putting this all over my eyelids just to set my concealer that I put on my lids as a primer. This is a really great way to use concealer. It's just as good as eyeshadow primer, I find. So now I'm just going ahead and mixing these two shades. One's more orangey, one's a little bit more of a matte kind of red brick brown, and I'm just blending this into my crease. This is going to be pretty much our crease color slash transition shade, so I'm just making sure that everything is super blended with this shade because I want the other colors to blend into this really nicely. So you can use whatever colors you like, if you like a more deeper transition shade or if you like a lighter one. It's up to you. I kind of like a mixture of the two, so that's why I blended these two together, and I just really love the way that this look ended up turning out with these two colors. So I absolutely love the Morphe 350 palette as well. If you don't have it, you definitely need to get it, girl. Now I'm just taking that orange shade all the way in the corner of this palette and just packing that on the lid. You can make this as opaque or not opaque as you want, but I wanted the orange to really stand out because I did want this to be really orange and blue. So I'm packing that on and then blending it into the crease color as well. This is a lot of blending and packing color, so it takes a little bit, but the end result is absolutely beautiful. So as you can see, I'm just packing that on my lids, and I'm going to go ahead and do that on the other side as well. Done with that, I'm going ahead and taking that same blending brush that we used earlier just to blend out the harsh lines that the orange shadow can sometimes create. This just makes sure that your eyeshadow is nice and blended because you don't want any harsh lines in your eyeshadow, girl. That is not cute. So I'm just blending this out and making sure that everything looks nice and seamless. So because this look was a little bit bland, I went ahead and took this brick red brown and just blended that on my outer crease area, and I'm just making sure that I'm blending it into the orange shade so that everything looks nice and blended. I feel like this really completed the look because just with those two shades, I felt that the look needed a little something, and it was just a little bit too bland for me, especially with the bold lower lash line that we're doing. So I'm just blending that into the outer corner, making sure to blend it up into my crease as well as into that orange shade that we put on. And I absolutely love this. I'm so happy that I put this color on the outer corner. And then because some of that orange shade did get blended away with all of the blending I did, I'm just going ahead and packing some more on the lid just so that it's more vibrant and more pigmented. Once again, taking that blending brush, girl, and blending it out so that everything looks nice and seamless and even. Now I'm just going ahead and taking the NYC Liquid Liner. I'm so upset that they stopped selling this in the States. It's only in Canada now, which is so sad. But the makeup stand in Walmart where my NYC stuff used to be is now a new brand, and I'm so excited to share with you guys some of the products that it has. So hopefully that will be a new video very soon. I picked up some products from them the other day, and I'm super duper excited to try them out. But as for now, I'm still going to use this liquid liner because it is my favorite, and it's so black and it dries matte. And it's an awesome pickup from the drugstore. As you can see, I'm not an expert at winged liner at all, and the tape really does help if you're not an expert. If you guys would like a winged liner tutorial video, definitely let me know. I haven't done one for like a year or something, I think, which is absolutely crazy. So if you guys would like that, definitely let me know by giving this video a thumbs up or leaving a comment down below so that I know and I can do that for you. So I'm just blending this into my lash line, making sure that I get as close to the lash line as possible. Now I'm just going ahead with the Maybelline the Falsies mascara. With the orange shadow, my lashes turned a little bit orange, which was so funny. So I'm just putting this on before I put on my falsies so that my natural lashes blend with the falsies a little bit better, so that there's no like orange peeking through or anything, because that would not be cute. Ahead and popping off that tape, and as you can see, I was pretty hyped with how this looked. It was looking good, let me tell you. So I just went ahead and took that off so we can start with our face makeup and everything like that. So I was so happy. It looks so good, guys. It was just a really great moment in my life. Just saying. So I just went ahead and put these on off camera, the Kiss number 11 lashes. So once I did that, I'm going to take this Rimmel eyeliner. It's just like a black kohl liner, and lining my upper lash line as well as my lower lash line, but I cut out the lower lash line because the faces I were making were not cute. This just helps your lashes blend so that you don't see that upper layer of skin or whatever, and it just makes your lashes look a lot better. So I just went ahead and applied the Hard Candy Sheer MV Shine Free Primer. I applied that before I put on my eyes and everything because I really have been liking my primer to sit on my face. I'm going ahead and also taking the Maybelline Dewy and Smooth Foundation in the shade 310 Sun Beige. I'm blending this into my face using my Real Techniques blending sponge. This looked really ashy on me today. I don't know why. And also, if you guys are wondering about what is on my neck, it is like a rash that I sometimes get. I had like a little bit of food poisoning the night before I filmed this, so that is why I have that rash on my neck. So if you guys are wondering, but I'm just blending this in. I don't know why it looks so ashy, but it doesn't look ashy in person, but on camera it looked really ashy to me. So anyway, blending this out, blending it down my neck. I absolutely love this foundation and the way it makes my skin look. It makes it look dewy and smooth. How about that? So now I'm just taking the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye in the shade Medium. I got this in one of my Ipsy bags and I had never used it, so I decided to give it a shot. I just squirted some on underneath my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, and then on my Cupid's bow just to make everything balanced out and look really even and nicely proportioned. This was really, really nice. I really liked it. It wasn't cakey under my eyes or anything. I might definitely have to get the full size. I think that medium might have been a little bit too light for me, but you never know. You live and you learn. So I think definitely in the summertime I might need a little bit of a deeper shade, but it looked really nice. I really enjoyed it. So I'm just blending this out once again using my Real Techniques blending sponge, making sure that everything is nice and blended under the eye. And I'm just also blending this up next to my eyeliner just so that it kind of sharpens it up a little bit. That's a really great trick if your eyeliner isn't as sharp as you want it to be. Use concealer to carve it out, girl, and nobody will be able to tell the difference. Now I'm just going ahead and taking the Airspun Coty powder in the shade Naturally Neutral or something like that, and just baking underneath my eyes just to set that concealer into place so that nothing moves around throughout the day. This is a great thing to do if you have oily skin. It just literally changed my life, to be completely honest with you. So I'm just going ahead and using my sponge to do that, making sure that everything is nice and set. And we're baking, girl, we're baking. So that was really great. And then I'm going ahead and taking this L'Oreal shadow in I don't forgot the shade, like golden blue or something like that. And I'm just going to blend this on my lower lash line. This is the pop of color that I was telling you guys about, and I'm absolutely in love with the way it turned out. And if you hear any background noises, it's my puppy Roger. So I'm just blending that in with a like kind of domed shadow brush, blending that into the eyeliner that I put on my tight line. So it's really smoky, kind of really vampy, and like, oh, I just absolutely love it. It's so pretty, and it's a great way to incorporate some color into your look, because the orange I think is a little bit more neutral, and you can get away with an orange smoky eye any day of the week, but the blue just pops it off. So I'm just going ahead and putting some mascara on my lower lashes to balance everything out, because you don't want to have those heavy lashes on the top with no lower lashes at all. I just don't think that looks very natural. So I'm just putting this on my lower lashes and making sure to coat each and every one. Once that is all done, I'm going ahead and dusting away that bakage that we were doing, and look at my under eye. It looks flawless. Like, baking is such a game changer, guys. You definitely have to try it out. So I'm just blending that powder away, and then blending some just on the rest of my face so that my bronzer and blush and highlight go on better. Speaking of bronzer, I went ahead and took the NYX Matte Bronzer in Deep Tan. You know, this is my favorite bronzer. Like, I can't get away from it. If you guys have another bronzer that you guys really like, definitely leave it in the comments below so I can try it out, because I'm just addicted to this bronzer. I can't get enough. It's the perfect shade. It chisels my cheeks like perfectly, and with this Real Techniques brush, it's just like the perfect combo. It's just amazing. So I'm just blending that on my cheekbones, and then on my temples, my forehead, and on my chin, just to make sure that everything is nice and bronzed, because I feel like the orange really brings out the yellow pigments in my skin. So it definitely helps to be a little bit more of a bronze goddess when having orange eyeshadow, I feel. And also, this is a really great summery spring look, so you want to look glowy and bronzy, right? That's how I always feel. Now I'm just taking a mixture of these two blushes from this Maybelline Master Blush Duo thing, Trio, Foro, whatever it is, and I'm blending that on my cheeks, and as you can see, I was shook with the amount of pigment that came off out of my brush, and I was like, oh god. So I just went ahead and blended that out with a dual fiber brush, blending it into my bronzer and everything that I had placed on. But these blushes, man, they are pigmented. I had to blend it out till the cows came home. So I'm just blending that out, making sure that everything looks seamless. And then I went ahead and took the highlighter in this palette, which is a gorgeous highlighter. Like, if they just sold this on its own, I would be all over it. But it's also gorgeous in the palette. So I'm just popping that on my cheekbones, making sure that everything is nice and blended into the blush color, also the bronzer color, because you don't want anything to be just a harsh line on your face. I put this on my cheekbones, and then I also brought it down the bridge of my nose and on my cupid's bow, making sure that everything is nice and highlighted and glowy for the springtime. I also took this on my brow bone and my inner corner. I really like to use the same highlight for all of my face. I think it really brings the whole look together and makes everything look really seamless, and just like you put in effort, you put everything together. So I'm just putting that on my brow bone, like I said, and then also on the inner corner to make the inner corner a little bit brighter and pop more and make you look more awake. Now I'm just going ahead and taking this e.l.f. lipstick and Milani lip liner in Spice. I just went ahead and lined my lips with this Milani lip liner. This is my favorite lip combo for the spring and summer. I think it's like the perfect nude, and especially when I get more tan, it's definitely an awesome combination. It just really is a nice nude everyday lip. So I'm just lining my lips, like I said, with this lip liner, which is absolutely gorgeous from the drugstore. Milani lip liners are some of the best, even just in general, not just drugstore. And I'm taking that e.l.f. lipstick in, I think it's in the nude, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have all the products listed down below for you guys that I was using. And I'm just putting that on my lips, making sure to blend it into the liquid lipstick. not the liquid lipstick, the lip liner. And then I just went ahead and took this Wet n Wild setting spray, which is absolutely amazing. The sprayer on this is so beautiful, and I'm just going ahead and setting my face with that. And that is the finished look, guys. I really hope that you enjoy this look and try it out this spring season. And if you do, definitely let me know. Leave me a comment down below or tag me on Instagram. If you guys like this look, definitely subscribe to my channel to look forward to videos every week. And that's all I have to say, except I love you guys, and I will talk to you in my next video very soon. Love you, girls. Bye.